Here's a quick walkthrough of the Marietta kitchen after we've made some modifications to the cabinet layout. I wanted to go through this really quick just so we can confirm how everything is before we'll do another walkthrough for the cabinet manufacturer so they can go ahead and dimension out all the drawers and openings. So let's start over here in the dining room area. Against the wall, we have a standard 2-foot deep base cabinet with drawers, a center cabinet with doors, and an upper cabinet these are all divided into thirds with the outside portion glass for decorative items on the shelf and a center portion protruding a little bit here, which kind of matches what's going on with the other side. That's solid for things that you don't want. You don't have too much decorative shelving. One thing I was noticing as I was walking around this was it'd be really nice if we could center this door on the dining room table, so centered between the edge of this cabinet and this wall. That would just give a little bit more symmetry to that room. I don't know if that's possible construction-wise or cost-wise with changing the structure for that door, but maybe even widening this door so it gets centered on this would be great. I'm not sure if that's possible. Coming over here to the stove area, we've got drawers on one side, drawers underneath the cooktop, cabinet doors with a drawer on top, and this area also is divided into thirds between the stove and the edge of the cabinet. About 3 feet. What's going to be 3 feet, 3 feet, 3 feet each. So 3-foot stovetop and a 3-foot cabinet on each side. These ovens are 30 inches wide, so 30-inch wide oven space. The pantry, the refrigerator recessed in this wall here. The microwave and utility area over here with drawers, cabinets, and this is divided 30 inches with a 2-inch module at the end here. So let's fly around to the base cabinet, or I'm sorry, the island. So we've got a 33-inch sink here which means it needs a 36-inch base for that sink to fit in there, and a 24-inch dishwasher. And then on this side we also have 24 inches. So these trash pullouts are either 15 inches wide or 12 inches wide. So here I'm using a 12-inch wide. So you can have one 12-inch wide portion that pulls out here, and then this side would just be a standard cabinet. I wanted to show you these, probably familiar with these Revashelf products. So this one has a 12-inch wide width, which would be 2 waste bins that pull out, and for the other side, so that would be here or here. I guess you could go either way. Maybe that one's kind of nice to have at the end. But then, yeah, I recommend using another Revashelf product for the other side that pulls out. So they have lots of options here. These base cabinets that have baskets that pull out for pans and pot storage are really nice. And so I also just pulled a couple 33-inch sinks. So you just had some examples. I can give you the links to these farmhouse sinks also. So that would be the farmhouse sink with a 36-inch base, 33-inch farmhouse sink unit. Sorry, this is not centered properly. So you also can install, like RO faucets and things like that in the top here too. So then moving over to the side, I have drawn here about a 15-inch wide cabinet drawers to access off of the living room space. I'm drawing these as flush face push to open hardware, so it really kind of blends in with the end here. I started by moving this style over, and I didn't like the look of the drawers just kind of floating here in the end. So if you could blend them in with the face here by having flush face drawer faces and push to open hardware, so you just push on this face and then it pops open and slides out and then you push it back in, and it stays flush in there. And then coming over to this side, I went ahead and did the same thing on the back side, which we thought would be nice right here in the cooking area to just turn around and have some more drawer storage right on the back side of where your cooktop is. Seemed like a nice way to just have some symmetry in this. Plenty of foot space here. I think we still have 18 inches where stools could be up against this island. And so that's the functional walkthrough. So any comments on that, we can make some quick adjustments, and then get this over to the cabinet guys to start doing some drawings and based on this layout. So I hope that is helpful. Thanks.